Nima.
Hello.
All right, tell us who you are and all that stuff and all your social media and about your Jeep.
All right. I'm Nima. I'm Onward4x4.
You have it. Wait, you have it on your Jeep, right?
I have it on the front.
There we go.
It's
Very
both
cool.
on the same on YouTube and Instagram.
Very cool.
And we can maybe start from the front.
Yeah, absolutely. Do a little bit of the same.
Yeah, it's like I have the Genesis under the hood, dual system, and the KC Pro Sports, and the Era 3 on top.
Vortex.
They're and the Smittybill winch.
And then, like Stan, you have the Rubicon bumper, right?
No, this is
Oh,
a rough, rugged ridge.
Oh, no
bumper.
kidding.
Yeah, rugged
Oh, no
ridge.
kidding.
You can get it both ways. You can get like the long way or the stubby one. This is the stubby.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I totally thought it was like a stock Rubicon bumper that with like the ends on it.
And this, I have the winch comes out.
It's sitting underneath there. It's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, this flip up thing is like a cheap stuff, cheap thing that I picked up on Amazon. It's like.
And you showed me you just got the where's that? The Factor 55
Yeah.
flat link E that you're gonna be putting on, right?
But the problem is that the Smittybill, the anchor is solid, and I have to actually cut this in order to be able to put my Factor 55 on it. So that's a glitch in the system.
Yeah, no kidding,
I
but
need a sawzall or something.
yeah, it is
But
what it
that's
is,
gonna-
right?
I'm going to take care of it shortly. Where we go next?
Let's see. How about this little roof rack setup you got going here?
That's the Yakima roof rack that came, that was installed by Ursa Minor when I got the Ursa Minor.
Did they do these tracks or?
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
it's the variable like track.
Nice,
You can go up and down. I have the solar panel on top. It's a rich solar
that back there.
100 watt panel that feeds my fridge, and then all my recovery in that Pelican vault case.
Okay, I was wondering what you kept in there.
Yeah, it's all the recovery stuff. I figured I used to have the recovery inside, and I figured if you need the recovery and you're bogged down, I don't want to go dig out, under the chairs, under the seats, and all that to get stuff out. I need to be able to get to them outside easily.
Yeah, and then and then once it's dirty, I mean, where does it go back
Yeah,
into?
exactly. Once
Yeah.
it's dirty, it all goes back in there. I don't have to put it back onto the seats, nothing. So yeah,
Nice, I like
that was the idea.
Okay. And then real quick, 'cause I think these are super cool, and the other side's even cooler. But what about these tanks and these mounts?
The mounts these are from Moride. They make these mounts both for JK. It's super easy to mount. It mounts to the bolt here, and it goes down to the body.
Yeah,
The same place where the rock rails are mounted.
I see the bolt there.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
And then these are from Front Runner jugs.
Yeah, and I think, but the really cool thing that you did over here is, I think this guy.
Oh, right. The Front Runner comes with a plastic faucet, which is not very good. It bends and it's really hard to
I'm
work.
with you on that.
So I got this 3/4 inch faucet from Amazon. It's brass and it's really solid. And then underneath, I cut a square,
Yeah, I think that's so cool that you did that.
and this
The
way,
lighting's good enough for that because that is super cool.
because without this, I had to move the jug, the jerry can up and put it askew and get the water out. But this way, I can just put there and put the water, and water comes out.
Yeah, that's super cool, man.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's just like you have access to it.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome design.
Yeah,
If I can turn this light.
I kind of made it my own, so it works.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
And then,
What do you have? These little steps deals?
these are from Amazon. They're just so I can access the top.
Okay.
And the rock rails are from Quadratech.
Very cool.
That mount to the body the same. There's no drilling or anything involved. It's
Very
the same holes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of drilling into my Jeep.
Yeah, me neither. I keep it simple. That's my love.
Very cool. Just before we pass, what are? Sorry. Let me get behind here. And what are these guys you have here?
These guys are the KC Era 3. There are 2 driving light and 1 flat.
And you use the same mount that Stan uses, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. It's the KC mount, that mount for JL. That just mounts on their on the side.
Yeah, and that's
Very simple.
Yeah, it's pretty stout looking. I mean, you see just.
Right. The only trouble I had with this Era 3 is the short connection.
Like the big toe or
Right.
whatever.
It kind of stays out. The next generation that they came up with, this is longer, so actually you can hide it under the thing, and so you just see it. It's much neater and much cleaner.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Where do we go next?
Let's see. How do we take a look? What do you have going on? Let's see. I don't know how the lighting's gonna be back here, but we'll see what we can do.
I can put some lighting. Oh yeah, we got. Here you can actually see this. This is neat.
Oh, very cool, man. Perfect.
Yeah. We installed a little panel here that gives me the battery, the auxiliary battery condition. I have
That's a
a
good spot.
USB and a 12-volt connection here. That
Very
comes in
cool.
handy. I used to have the fridge feeds from here, so that's why I installed this. But now I have a different installation that I'll show you. You'll like it.
Yeah. Then on the tailgate, you have the.
Right. The tailgate I have. I forgot who makes this.
Oops, sorry.
Who makes the tailgate stand?
Was it Outback or?
Outback. Yes. Right. Outback.
And you have that same cool organ.
Yes, Outback. And then I don't remember who made the organization either.
Oh wait, it's what's the little logo there? Yeah, because I've seen these online, and it comes
If
in
you
there.
can read it, that's the one. That's who makes it.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, it comes in. I used to have all these things in a little box inside my tote, and I had to dig it out. It would take space, and this is a lot neater. You just take it out and.
Yeah, I
put it
really
back
like
in.
that.
Yeah.
I have to look into
The only drawback is when the seals on these back tail are not 100%. So if you go through dust and stuff, this will get dusty, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Now, did you get that before getting the Ursa Minor top, or is that like? Because I've heard people talking about, like, I know the 395 junkie was talking about that in one of his videos. I've heard, in the Ursa Minor group, a few people have discussed that.
About the seals?
Yeah. Was that like before or after
It was
JL30?
before.
Oh,
It was
okay.
before. But
All right.
these are a factory Mopar, so I don't know what
Yeah.
they're. No, I don't.
Yeah,
have
because I
much
believe
problem
the
with this.
seals in the glass are all like factory, right?
Right, I think so. And then I have this is my kitchen stuff. The Camp Chef stove and the canned food and
Okay.
bread.
Like
and
dry food
dry
storage,
food,
basically.
yeah, right. And then I have my chair, the table that is out goes in here,
Okay.
and another Camp Chef striker. If I need to make food real quick, I just use this 1 pounder and just take it out and warm up some soup or what have you.
Nice. And you have the same shelf that's
Yeah,
right?
right.
I'm not sure. What is it? Is it Vector or?
No, it's who make the shelf? The shelf is. It says here, but I have it covered for some reason. I put a little. I have a Velcro on the back of my phone, and I could just put it here
Oh, nice.
and stick it. Now it covers who makes it.
Hooky Road.
Yeah, hook
Okay,
row.
let's.
So,
If anybody's interested. Hook Road. Alright. No, no
Yeah, they-
sponsorship or endorsement. It just is what it is.
Right, no, they make a lot of good products for reasonable price on
Okay.
Amazon. So for JL,
Okay, I think I've seen them, like some of their
they,
stuff.
They make all sorts of it. And then,
What about your awning? Let's see if we can.
my awning is made by OVS, Overland Vehicle Systems,
Yeah, it's a little bit dark, but you kind of get the idea.
and
It's another 270, which I think is just
Yeah, it's a 270 light, so it doesn't go all the way around. It kind of stops there. They make one that actually goes more. There's like one more panel to the right
Okay.
that covers, and then another panel in front. So this is like the short version of the 270.
Very cool.
There are two reasons I got this. One was the price, which was very reasonable, and the other one is the weight. It weighs about 53 pounds, which is right at the limit of what Ursa Minor recommends for
absolutely.
for the brackets. I think they recommend up to 50 pounds, and this is just enough. And I've used all four brackets from Ursa Minor.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys can see, but the only thing I did different is we put more holes. The Ursa Minor bracket comes, I think, with one hole. So we put two more holes, so there are three bolts holding the holding each bracket.
Okay. Yeah, you were showing me that earlier. It looks a little bit strong. You just had to drill your own holes, right? You said that was like the difficult part.
Right, and got stainless steel bolts and hooked up.
Very cool, man. And how long have you had your Ursa Minor?
2018 Wrangler JLU.
Let's see, do you have any lights on the inside?
Inside, I have the same cool lighting system installed that Stan helped me install. The way I have the inside set up is I always wanted to be able to go both in the Ursa Minor and be able to sleep downstairs.
Yeah.
And so I have it set up so I can do both.
Yeah, I'm all about that. Very nice, man.
And then that's the fridge on the other side, and the entrance to the lighting. And then
It's a little dim, but you guys can kind of see just very well packed. Got some netting, back of the boxes.
my clothes go here under the netting. Those are all the clothes. That's like my closet.
Very cool, man. You obviously love your Ursa Minor top.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The Ursa Minor, there was no way I would be able to travel the way I have without the Ursa Minor. I'm not the sort of person who would be pitching tent every night and taking it out every morning. It would be really difficult.
And then what about I actually I like your fuel carrier.
The fuel carrier is I forgot who makes it.
It's the Rock Slide Engineering.
Yes, right. Rock Slide Engineering with a 5 pound. The mount is the power.
Yeah, the power tank mount.
Power tank mount.
Yeah, like
the tank is.
Amazon special, right?
No, it's the it's.
Is it with the Manchester or
It's these guys. It's
the Flame King or whatever?
Flame King,
yeah, I think that's who I bought mine from.
Right, it's Flame King.
And on the other side, you have how many gallons is this
It's a
Rotopack?
3-gallon Rotopacks.
Nice. Yeah. Honestly, it's funny because I have a 5-gallon Wavian, and honestly, 2.5 to 3 is all I ever really carry.
Yeah, it's always full when I travel, but I have yet to really need it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I've been able to. My tank is 25 gallons, and it takes me about 390 miles, and so it's pretty. So far, I haven't had to use it, but I have it just in case. And then my bicycle mounts.
Oh yeah.
I put my bicycle here, and
I gotta look at that a little bit.
And the
It's a little dark, but
my shovel.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I see it.
Yeah, the bicycle mount is really solid. It's like I've been with it off-road, various trails, up and down, and that thing doesn't move.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I have to look into getting something like that when I finally pick up a mountain bike. Then you have, oh yeah, that's cool, man. I like this. This little deal's cool.
That's an Amazon special as well.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool, man. And then I saw this the other day because I've looked at these online. I wonder how well they work. I actually really like that.
They're really good, except that I banged it on a rock when I didn't see it drop, and my rear just banged it and broke the bezel. And so usually this end is covered, you don't see it.
Yeah, but otherwise it's great though, right?
Yeah, and I ordered a new set because it's really good, and I keep my spare key in it.
Nice, man. Awesome. And so it's a little dim over here, but
Then
so
fridge is on the other side.
oh yeah, let's actually take a look at that because that's the angle, right? Yeah, you got lights going on
Right,
there.
that's the angle 45.
Yeah, I think this thing's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, I really like it. I think that I used to have I used to have a Chinese-made one, a Joy Tortoise, and
See if we can get that.
I changed that.
angle.
Angle's on the side. The reason why I changed it is that although the Chinese one really worked well, it drew about 7 amps when it was
Over here
working.
into some lighting.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the angle is about 3 amps, which is extremely better.
Trying to get this light. Or yeah, I'm sorry. What were you saying about that amp draw?
Right. Oh, the amp draw is about 3 amps when it was working, as compared to the Chinese one that I used to have, which was between 6.5 to 7 and some amps. And with the limited, it's the 100-watt solar panel that feeds it on my auxiliary battery, and so the more than half less draw. It was very it's worth the price. So that's why I got the angle.
So
And then one last thing I'll show you.
do you have any?
See.
Oh, yeah, do you have
These
any
are all my
cat lights?
purchases.
I know, man. You got so much cool stuff today.
Yeah, these are this is the compressor that I got. But if you can see, kind of move forward, I installed a panel there to which the fridge goes, and that shows me how much the fridge. What's the auxiliary battery level?
Oh, so Daisy.
It shows me the auxiliary battery level and the draw at the bottom. Right now is 0.09.
Okay, yeah,
Amp.
because you kind of gotta look down there and see that. Very cool, man.
Yeah, that comes in very handy.
Very cool. Oh, let's go back into some lighting. We've lost the sunlight.
So that's Rhonda, my 2018 Jeep.
Oh, okay. Is because I was looking at the Victron and I saw
Right.
Ronda. Okay, that makes sense.
Right, the Victron, the Rhonda Solar, and the Rhonda Inverter is this one. Oh, and I have an inverter. It's 2,000-watt inverter that also is hooked up to the solar.
Oh man, I gotta install an inverter and
Yeah.
stuff in my game like you guys.
If the sun is really strong, it comes in handy. I can just plug in my computer and work on it, and that's really handy to be able to plug something in or charge while you're driving, charge your computer and everything that has a plug,
Yeah.
and the USB thing.
Awesome, man. You guys both have awesome Jeeps. And or come over here for a second, Stan. Oh, Stan's eating. Just tell your guys your guys' story real quick. Put the table up, and then you guys both stand underneath the light kind, and we'll have the cool because you two have been on the road for a minute together now, right? But you didn't know each other up until recently.
No, we met through the Ursa Minor Facebook group, and then I knew he was going to travel. I think we contacted each other. I don't know whether I contacted him or he contacted me, but I knew he was going to travel by himself. And then we said, well, why don't we, meet up at some point? And we did. About a month and a half ago.
Yeah, we're both basically, well, we're both from Chicago. So, and then we were both coming here to the Overland Expo West, and so we figured, well, why don't we travel together? So we met in Vegas. So I traveled. He was already traveling on the road for several months, and I had family in Vegas. So I said, well, I'm heading to Vegas, and then, well, I'll circle around, and we met in Vegas. So, and then we've been traveling for the last month and a half or so.
We did the Nevada backcountry discovery route, so 900 miles. Going from
that's awesome.
Las Vegas to Idaho on backcountry, and then we came back and we did the
Oh, Tokerville Falls.
Tokerville Falls,
yeah.
That was really interesting loop we did, and that's where I broke the safe. That was a casualty.
So,
But yeah, I mean, so now we're gonna go to San Diego, and I think after that we don't know.
right.
Nice.
After that, then I think we're gonna split.
Yeah.
So I have to go back to Vegas to do some family stuff, and then he's traveling back to Chicago.
Yeah, I think I'm
so
gonna
we'll split
meander
up.
back to Chicago at that point.
And I don't think you guys, but you're both originally from Chicago, right?
Right.
Which is kind of
So
small world.
So a little bit of background. I am a retired Chicago policeman. So sold my house, and I full-time live out of the Jeep. So I travel around. So I have families splattered all over the country. I have family in San Diego. My daughter lives in San Diego. My son's in the Marine Corps out of 29 Palms. So, and then I also have family in Pittsburgh. So I travel, the East Coast, West Coast. I also have family in Las Vegas as well. So I just go back and forth, as well as family back in Chicago.
Nice.
So, and then so I have places to stay all across the country. So it makes it a little bit convenient. So.
Yeah. And what's your story, Nima? Actually, I haven't heard.
I'm retired as well. I was an attorney for 20 some years, and then I did photography. The reason why I'm on the road, just in a nutshell, I was reading the book Steinberg Travels with Charlie, and he travels with his dog and goes around the U.S. and there's a quote that he says, he's been in New York, he's been in Chicago, he's been in San Francisco, but New York is not America, Chicago is not America, as is, Paris is not France is not Paris, or England is not London. There's so many shades and color that makes up this whole country, and I just wanted to see it myself and experience it. So I decided to get on the road. I'm retired, so I can do it.
Awesome, man. That's cool.
See it for yourself. Also, an inspiration is I read a book called Blue Highways.
I have that, but I haven't read it yet.
And it's an awesome inspiration. A guy built out a van, and Blue Highways. If you look at a map, your non-interstate highways are colored in blue.
Okay.
Your back roads are all in blue, and he circled the United States, going all the back roads and visiting all the small towns. So, and hence following the blue highways.
Okay.
So,
And then, I think a big reason, hence probably a big reason why we're all in Ursa Minors, and somebody who's actually here, of course, the guy in the orange Jeep, right?
right.
Oh, right.
And of course, and of course,
Restaurants, yeah.
we're following his inspiration.
Yeah, the elephant in the room,
and
the orange elephant in the room.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely. His the venture forward has been huge inspiration in making it look like it's possible to do this, and it's right. It's possible to get on the road and live your dream.
right, and just seeing what the United States has to offer.
Absolutely.
Right on. And then, may I add that he's like the nicest guy in the world?
Oh yeah, I met him yesterday and
Yeah.
spent about a half hour talking to him.
Yeah,
And
I did the same.
And he's the biggest, down to earth, genuine guy.
One thing I actually told him that I like his channel because a lot of other channels, they get big and they start just hawking.
Yeah, we were
crap.
talking about that.
And he is sponsored, but he's not the sort of person
Not
that
in
is
your
like in your
face,
face and
Right.
just buy this. There's actually, I told him that too. I was watching a video of this one guy who was talking about a product that he installed in his vehicle, on his Gladiator, and he was saying that, I didn't really feel that much difference, but I'm going to recommend it to you. I'm like, I sent him an email, a message that, if it didn't make a difference to you, why are you recommending it? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this is not something that I would see Chris do, because things that he might say that he likes, he actually using it, he believes in it, is different. It's more genuine
Yeah.
than just.
You look at his Jeep and beating it up.
Yeah, it's just that's just a
Putting it
more
through the
trustable
paces,
person,
yeah.
Right. So that's what I admire about him and respect about him.
Awesome, man. So one more time, Stan, all your social media stuff.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram and YouTube at JeepNTreeTop.
Okay, and then Nima once again.
Onward 4x4, 4x4, both on YouTube and Instagram.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you guys. It's getting dark now, so let's just relax.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.